I'm going to pull some cards because a lot going on. The powers that were really trying to do a lot of things to see what can fuck with our heart chakras now that we are awakening from our sleep. They're trying to do anything to keep us at a low vibrational frequency. And the people that did participate in with such energies are going to have to pay up for all their gains, their riches, their material possessions and shit like that. They're going to have to pay up for their decisions. Or they either are trying to still maintain certain riches and images and roles, and they gotta pay. Because we know that those motherfucking entities don't have nothing of righteousness associated with them, no matter how they try to make it look. Every day somebody dies. Either a celebrity, somebody in some kind of sports. And I just want everybody to please be focusing on removing powers or energies that's not for your highest good. And when I say highest good, I'm talking about your spirit. You still a part of a religion, or you holding on to old ways of going by things. It's time for you to start something new, because Spirit wants you to be an individual. Spirit wants to use you as a vessel to heal yourself and this planet. So if you need to get away from family, friends, you need to move, you need to get a new job, you need to change your diet, whatever it is, you know what it is. When we starting a new channel showing different ways to breathe, to release stresses and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I think I should do a subject. Okay, let's see what this is. 6 upside down. Let's see what this is. You know what? I'm gonna get this other deck where I can really tell what these is. And tarot is just you getting your vibration to a frequency where you can interpretate what Spirit is telling you, because everything is signs and signals. And your vibration frequency will lead to the right cards coming out to reveal a message to you through the Spirit. So the Spirit is not in the physical form. It's not going to be able to tell you what you need to hear by talking to you the way I'm talking to you. No, it's through the cards, through the signs, through the numbers, definitely through the numbers, because everything is associated with a type of frequency, and the frequency is associated to numbers. You know, they did not want us to tap into these type of energies or be aware of these powers, because they want to keep us docile and asleep, and relying on them and associating ourselves with immoral energies. Let's see what that is. favorite. Eight of Cups upright. Out. Seven of Pentacles upright. I really felt like I needed to read because I just got like some messages. I just finished watching a tarot reader I've never seen before. And I was getting his vibrations. He was doing a tarot reading on the son of Ricky Smiley. And then my girl Chevy Zane popped up. And the video said something about, do you feel what's going on, or something like that. And of course I was listening to some songs by Dolo. He did a video earlier. I don't, it don't matter what it is, a song, a video. If my spirit doesn't feel comfortable with observing something or hearing something at that time, then I'm not going to associate myself with it. And the spirit will let me know whether or not this is something I need to be interpreting at this time, because everything ain't for everybody. You know, everybody is on a different level of their shadow work. So your spirit, you don't want to trigger. Say you got some shadow work that you doing in an area, and you know you're working on that area. So that area that you're working on is sensitive. One thing you can get involved with can trigger some energies that's not for your best, that you may be having some attachment still to that you're not aware of by you even being vulnerable in that area. And then some things can be basically like portals, can tap you into a higher awareness that you are to the point that you are at, like where I'm at. You know, I wasn't aware of a lot of things that I'm aware of today. I wasn't using different tools and techniques, even though I was being pulled to use these things for a long time, but I didn't have the awareness of what actually these things were, because we would have been indoctrinated to stay away from our own spirituality and to depend on the spirituality of deities and overseers that are only doing things for their greater material gain. So I got the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups. We got the Lovers. And you know what? This might be the Lovers. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to find out what this is, because this looked like the Lovers in reverse and upright. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups upright. We got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and this was the first card that came out. And that is Star card upright. Start with the Star. This is for educational purposes. I'm not going to say I'm a new tarot reader, because I've been studying like the tarot and cosmos, and I've been doing tarot. So from my studies of what I know now and my spiritual awareness of today, this is my resource guide of figuring out what these cards are telling me and to whomever resonate with this video. The Lovers upright. The Lover card represents pure, unconditional love. The relationship depicted here is one of true affection and balance. Each complements and empowers the other, making the greater whole better than the sum of its parts. Alongside love, choices are also at the center of this card. Each of the lovers make a commitment and is choosing who they want to spend their life with. We got the Lovers upright. And it's two snakes. Why? Because our spirit is a spiral and our physical is a serpent. Fortune. Yeah, I really think that this is the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, that's what that is. Lovers in reverse. When the lovers are reversed, their relationship is no longer in harmony. Perhaps what was once a commentary partnership, commensurate partnership where each party was different but worked as a team to offset each other's weaknesses, now just feels like incapability. Reverse, the lover card points to a lack of choice and reflects the difficult decisions that we must make when there is no happy option. I think that both of these is on the line. The upright and the reverse. You had a crossroad, we had a crossroads of if we're gonna blend in our masculine and feminine energies now that we are even aware of this process in our lives that we have both energies. We're not gonna fight them off because we think we ain't supposed to have them, or we're going to keep working against our own selves with the two energies. Star card. Upright. Yeah, that's her. Star card upright. After the fool's encounter with the tower has left her stripped back to her core being, she finds the star. It is here, even the rumble of broken systems and clear delusions, that she recognized that all that she is blessed with, she is filled with a deep faith that she has all that she needs within herself to find fulfillment. The star knows that the core of her humanity, her spirit, is untouchable. See what I'm saying? First we got the lovers upright and reversed because it's a crossroad. Because now you have done the shadow work. You have got rid of the religion and things that you know were lies or biases. And now you're aware of these two power forces that you uphold, which is the feminine energy and the masculine. You now know that this is a feminine planet, and this planet was designed through the mother of dark matter, the feminine energy, that they try to just kill, so that cause they know if it's not no feminine energy, and nobody on this planet have compassion and morals and care, that they'll be free to just be as wicked as they want to be here. They don't even fucking really belong here because they don't have that feminine energy. And that's why the planet is in the state it is. But the star card is letting you know, okay, now you're aware of the truth and everything. You know that you have the strength and you have everything you need within you. You don't have to believe these lies and all that shit no more. We got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Reverse, this card can indicate uneven power dynamics in giving that happens for all the wrong reasons. The relationship between the givers and the receiver can be tainted and motives may be less than pure. Perhaps the giving is done by bluster the ego or retain control of the receiver. The receiver may be dealing with humiliation, resentment, and powerlessness. I feel like this is saying back to y'all. So this is all about ourselves. Saying two lovers, but you have two sides: left brain, right brain, masculine, feminine. Excuse me. It's saying to keep aligning yourself up complete with these two sides and not going against yourself. Not letting the masculine and feminine war at one another. With the star card, we see that we have everything inside of us that we need. These two used to war with one another, but they don't have to, because you embrace both sides of yourself. Your true self, your spiritual self, and your humanity. Because we are in this form, but you don't have to conform to the things of this world, because you know this shit is not even real. We got the 8 of Cups upright. Any more cups? We got a 5 of Cups upright. These cups is just your emotions. The water is the emotions. And we got the 8 of Cups upright. The Fool has surmounted the escapism of the 7, but she quickly finds that she has made the wrong choice. Occasionally, this path brought happiness, so she invested herself wholeheartedly. However, she is disappointed at the outcome. Regardless of how much she tries, she still feels empty. Though painful, she knows that she must leave it behind to find true happiness. So it's saying that now that we are awakened, we have come to the reality that some practices, some beliefs that we had and ways about going about our lives was we made bad decisions ignorantly. But we have to keep in mind that these are things that we have to let go in order for us to find our true happiness, and that's through our spiritual nature, with the masculine and feminine energy working together. And here we have the 5 of Cups upright, so let's see what that is saying. When expectations are dashed, there can be disappointment and loss. The Fool may be stuck looking backwards, reminiscing on her pain and regrets. 3 cups have spilled, but 2 remain upright. This means that the situation, though painful, can be salvaged. The loss is not as severe as the Fool makes it out to be. There is still so much to enjoy. She must leave the mistakes behind and look ahead. So don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the shit that we did wrong only because we were asleep and unaware of our true selves, and we was depending on false beliefs and shit like that. So we still got everything we need. Remember the Star card, to change our whole lives, to have happiness, love, and understanding. All right, so we got some swords on the board. So let's check out these swords. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. In reverse, this card can simplify a recurring trauma that has not been resolved. The past may be haunting the Fool, and she may be spiraling towards despair. This card still brings hope that the reality is not as dire as one would believe. In a brief moment of clarity, excuse me, excuse me, need some nice herbal tea. In a brief moment of clarity, she sees her way out of her misery, but she needs to muster all the courage and take steps to remove herself from this predicament. It says, get the courage. It's still emphasizing on just letting everything go and forgetting the past, leaving shit behind that don't serve you anymore, that may have once was a way for you. It's not going to serve you any longer. You have to let it go and step into your involved being, your new awareness, and use the tools and resources that you have gained on this path to lead you to where you're supposed to be going. That's what I got. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. And it says the Knights of Swords always walk a thin line between being extraordinarily focused and downright obsessive. So it is not surprising he has lost control. Reversed, he is a forceful bully and know-it-all, lacking substance behind his words. Unable to admit that his hawkishness had let him stumble into something that he doesn't understand, he may try to swindle his way to success. Alright, so I'm going to go forward to get more clarity. Good things take time. What happens when impatience is taken to extremes? Do shortcuts always work? We can suffer missteps and hurt others when we force something to go beyond its usual pace. Do you always need everything done now? Have you been disappointed when you rushed? And what ways can you slow down? Yeah, I've been learning with this path that once you crack that egg open, and I feel like it's going to be a lifelong process of just discovery, healing, and manifestation and bliss, really, truly. We can't rush spirit. Spirit is patient. Spirit is so patient because spirit don't even have shit to do with time. Spirit is more of the frequency, the energies. So we gotta trust the process. I talked to my sister earlier, and she just was telling me how she just trusted the process, which I known that from my grandfather. But when I was trusting the process in the past, I was waiting on some help to come my way. So keep yourself aligned up with your energies. You got everything that you need. Don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, we made mistakes. We learning from our mistakes. We did our mistakes in ignorance. And everything is not lost. And, we did take some losses, but we still have everything we need to overcome. But we got to do it with patience. We can't be out here just about to self-destruct. That's what they want us to do. That's why they is showing us all this mayhem. But I have come aware to the fact that if it's not affecting you like right there in the present time, like you're seeing things going on in the world or you hearing stories and stuff like that. That's why you gotta be careful with what you is consuming, as far as like media, anything media. Definitely all media, anything media is more likely they telling you this event so that you can feel a certain type of way, and now those emotions have been embarked in you, and you're going through your life with these emotions that probably gonna be hatred, anger. You're gonna be in balance. So, and a lot of these people that they saying were murdered and stuff like that, the stories don't go the way they saying it. You know, they just doing it to cause an uproar. I lived where I lived and marched for Freddie Gray. I lived with I used to live in the same projects that Freddie Gray lost his life in, that area where the riots was going on, and I walked with my child to protest. You know, it caused a lot of people in our city to be hurt, angry. We destroyed our own shit. So yeah, and now in that neighborhood where all those fires and stuff was going on, that shit look horrible. People been hurt there every day. I don't even like to go in that area if I don't have to. I had to go over that area like a month ago, but you know, just protect what you taking in and be patient with yourself, loving on yourself, and just being grateful. Cause thank God, Spirit, I'll be always grateful that Spirit patient with me, because if like everything I have became aware of, if all that shit like was just dumped down on me at one time, oh man, I don't know where I would be at mentally, because sometimes it's too much. It'd be too much. The depths of the deception and run so deeply, and it's like, God, I'm just waking up to this shit. Like, what the fuck? I have no idea that, you know, such powers that were, and deities and energies were so focused on taking my energy for their purposes. So yeah, just take care of your spirit. We got the Seven of Pentacles upright. It's the last card. I'm gonna see what this card's saying, because now I got some shit on my fucking mind. Because the depths of this shit is it's a lot. But we got this, y'all. We got the courage. Get the courage. Make sure you eating well and you staying strong. Seven of Pentacles. The Fool uses the generosity from the Six to pour all her efforts into developing something. For a while, she felt she was wasting her effort. Progress was slow. With patience, her seeds have flourished into a large plant, heavy with fruit. Being so focused on the labor, she never took the time to observe the blossoms. Finally, taking a break, she gazes in awe at her creation. That's so beautiful. So, yeah, don't think that because you're not seeing things in the physical plane right away, that all your shadow work, your hard work, you taking the courage to keep on learning the truth, and you taking the courage to be like, you know, damn, I didn't know this was true. And you forgiving yourself for the things that you used to believe in. Because we all played a part to why this planet is the way it is. And the people who, or energies who been using us for our energy they don't feel like they doing anything that's not right, because for so long they've been able to just uphold what the fuck they doing, so they think that that shit is working for them. They not really looking at it like they wicked. Not all of them. Some of them, because they just wicked. But some people that been participating, and it could be definitely we've been infiltrated a long time ago, that people of our own kind, and I'm not talking about color, I'm talking about energies, morality, morals, and care and love and shit like that. Those type of people have been infiltrated as well, because first of all, they in the media. They might be having some kind of high status. They definitely had to make certain sacrifices. It's not all talent. It's not talent at all, because we have come to an era where we see that we got famous people out there who don't have no talent. They've been paid. Their talent has been bought. And then you see as regular, everyday people with talent that's famous now. You know, you got somebody that's in their house about to get famous right now, tonight. They're going to be doing something online that they've been doing their whole lives. They might have been making their whole family laugh for their whole life. And now they're going to take the courage to put it online. This person is about to be famous because of them and their talents. They ain't been buying nothing. They ain't sacrificed their mom and all that. But the spirit can be infiltrated on all levels. It's like, you know, maybe some of these people did start off on a certain path. But that's why I say higher levels, higher devils, because they're going to come out to test you and try to use your energy. And if you're not careful, if you're not patient, and if you're not tapped into spirit, you can make a bad decision based off of going back into old ways of manifesting things. So I foresee the springtime, everything growing and glowing, and just being in bliss. That's all the energy that I really want to feel is bliss. So I hope that this message was helpful to someone. It definitely helpful to me to get clarity of where I'm at right now on my spiritual path. It has been a beautiful, rocky road. Let me tell you, it has not always been sweet. I have took some losses, but they were necessary losses in order for me to have this heart that I have today. So I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon.